God can do anything. Anything. God can do anything but fail. He can save, he can cleanse, he can keep, and he will. Can do anything but fail. Is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. God can do anything, anything. Anything, God can do anything but fail. He can save, he can cleanse, he can keep, and he will. God can do anything but fail. He can save, he can cleanse, he can keep, and he will. God can do anything but fail. He's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. He's the fairest of 10,000 to my soul. God can do anything, anything, anything. God can do anything but fail. Amen. Be quiet.
is my father, my mother, my sister, my brother, is everything to me. My father, my mother, my sister, my brother, is everything to me. And it's okay, is everything to me. He helps me when it's coming, is everything to me. Is my father, my mother, my sister, my brother, is everything to me. Oh yes, it's everything. It's everything to me. It's everything. It's everything to me. It's my father, my mother, my sister, my brother, is everything to me. Oh yes, it's everything. It's everything to me. It's everything. It's everything to me. It's my father, my mother, my sister, my brother.
God bless Mission for Souls Choir in Jesus' name. Amen. God bless you, brothers and sisters. Almighty God multiply you. Brethren, it's been a wonderful time before the Lord since Wednesday that we have been here. The ministers, the workers of Mission for Souls have been here before that time. And we thank the Lord for God gathered us to train us, to teach us. These are wonderful teachings we have gone through. Pre-seminar that people go for and pay hundreds of thousands of naira. Have you not been so today? And you are fed free. And you are given free accommodation. Is it no wonderful accommodation? God bless you. It can be better that God is working on the compound, and very soon he will give us better hostels. The foundation over there, I believe, before the next retreat, it should have been developed. Amen. And that's why some of you must become billionaires. Many things have been handed over to you, particularly this last talk from Sister Konde. Action items have been reeled out. Are you a transporter? You have one Danfo bus. Can you make it to before March or June or July this year and employ a driver? Can you before September buy another one to make it 3 or another 2 to make it 4, and you set up a transport company? Is young shall grow a different human being than you? Or what is their names? God is good. God is good. Are they angels? Chisco. Can't you start with your one downfall boss and go to 2 and go to 5 and employ computer to manage them? Put trackers on them. You can know where any vehicle is at any time. Get your drivers. Test them. Get appraisers from other places on drivers. Start a transport company. Those of you that have food work, can't you start internet advertisement and supplies to your customers? Let computer people develop apps for you, and when people need rice, they go on the internet and order rice and pay to your bank, and you get one of your people to go supply the rice. You can supply to Ikoyi, you can supply to VI, you can supply to Agege, you can supply to Ikeja, you can supply to Ikorodu, you can supply to Ekpe, you can supply to Jebu-Ode. And you have store all over the place. And they take whatever a customer needs from the nearest store. Can't you think? Don't be bound. Don't be like that horse that is tied to the stake and remains there. Let loose. Think. Do you ride Okada? Are you thinking of setting up an Okada parts store? You are an Okada rider. Why don't you supply the parts as well? Why don't you do it? Are you thinking of assembling Okada? Order the parts from China, order the parts from India, order the parts from Germany, and assemble. Can you think of doing that before the end of this year? Is it possible? And a devil will say to you, you don't have capital. Who is the owner of capital? You could gather friends. Come and buy shares in my company. You do a limited liability or a limited liability company, register it with CAC, and declare shares. And you say, okay, this company is going to start with 200 million naira. Come and buy shares. People who know your character, who know your integrity, will try you. Somebody did that about 2 years ago here in Ibadan. They sold shares. They have units of it. It's a Greek. And they are dealing with, what is the name of this plant? This plant that is sweet. It's now replacing sugar with Coca-Cola. Not date. It's not very common. Oh, I've not forgotten the name. It's not very common. You may not know it. Not very common. It's a green plant. And when you chew it, it's sweet. And it does not have the damaging qualities of sugar. So they were going to start it. They had a plantation in Ibadan. They wanted to plant it plenty. So they advertised shares. They said they are going to be paying, they spread it over time. They said they are going to be paying dividends. They put it over time. I tried it. You never can trust Nigerians. I never knew them. I tried. I bought, how many shares did I buy? I bought a few. It's a bit of time now, so I can't remember too clearly. Yeah, anybody? I bought a few. And a number of us, we were put in a platform, on a WhatsApp platform. We got, and we can discuss with one another on that platform. People bought. And we bought everything they wanted to sell. They sold out. Then I said to them, This is a first trial. We are testing your integrity. You can make great success. I set it on that platform. You can make great success if you have integrity and you are true to what you say. And they were true. They paid dividends. I got my dividends. And when they did not feel they wanted to continue, they felt they do not want to continue, they paid our money back to us. I got my money back, plus the profit. But they are still on. They sell all different kinds of mixtures, agricultural things. They advertise it from time to time. I'm still on that platform. But they did not continue with that farm. That farm is very interesting. I bought land to do it, but I don't have the time. I got about 4 acres of land to plant it. I can't remember the name now. I got 4 acres of land to plant it. But I did not continue because I cannot monitor it. I got to a stage that unless I have people I can trust to manage the business, I will not start it. So I'm looking to sell the land now. Can you sell shares? Why do you say no capital? If you have good integrity. Only some people have destroyed integrity in Mission for Souls. They borrow money, they don't pay back. But it may not be so in your case. Start small. Start an assembly of motorcycles. Order the parts. Get a small place, a small land. You can start with 1 plot. Have a shed where you will assemble motorcycle. You'll be surprised. Whatever licenses you need to get, ask people in government. If you need licenses, if you need permissions, if you need approvals, whatever you need, get what is necessary. Make sure you don't put things forward or look over things because it may damage you later on. If you don't do what you ought to do at the right time, get the right papers, get the right approvals, get the right permits, pay your tax, make sure you are paying your tax. If it is, what is the name of this tax? Value added tax, VAT, whatever tax you need to pay, make sure you pay and you get your receipt and file it. Because one day, you will grow and people will envy you and want to destroy you, and they will come and begin to ask questions. Don't give them weapon to destroy you. Be a good filer. Be a good document keeper. A very good document keeper. Very essential. A very good document keeper. Very good document keeper. Filing is important. There's a technology in filing. Filing indexes. The way you file your documents, and when you need it, you know exactly where to go to get it. You don't start searching and looking for things. Have filing cabinets. Give every file a number, and every document has a filing index number written on it, and in the proper docket, in the proper place, in the filing drawer. And when you have a filing index book, and you have something, you go through the book, or this is where it's supposed to be, put it there, go to the document, to the filing cabinet, put it inside there. When you need it, you know exactly where to go. You don't keep looking for things. Because sometimes documents deliver you. If you don't see that document, you may lose millions. Filing, very important. Filing, very important. Generate ideas now. Start thinking. Go away from what you are doing now. Expand. A food seller. Have stores all over the place. And have staff. And have good stock keeping, stock management software. Good stock management software. Do not ever allow an item to finish. Never allow a customer to say, I want this thing, and you are saying, no day. No day, your dictionary. Because you have levels. Restocking level. When an item is, like say for example, you have soap bars. You have 100 in store, and you are selling. When it gets to like 10, depending on how fast that item is moving, when it gets to remaining 10, this is your reorder level. At this time, when it is remaining 10, depending on how many people are buying per day, you have your statistics. Then you order to replenish that back to 100. But if you don't have reorder level, the thing will finish, and your customer will ask, and you will say no day. You think the customer will wait for you? What will he do? Go to another place. And when he has a chance to go to another place, he finds it cheaper. He say, so this person they cheat me. Will he come back to you again? You've lost that one. By simply saying no day, you've lost that customer forever. So reorder level is important. Don't allow your customer to test another shop. Don't allow it. Customers are content in remaining with you. They don't want to do wahala to look here. So long as you are good and you have been servicing them, whatever they need, they find it with you. They won't bother to go any other place, even if you are more expensive. But the day you allow them to find out that you are more expensive, they won't come back. And that's how you lose customer. You lose customer, you lose profit. So have good accounting, stocking. This item is always moving fast. Then you have to buy it more and more and more. And then research. What do people need in this place? You are selling gari, you are selling beans. Can you add goat meat? Don't people love goat meat? Then buy freezers. Do people want gizzards? Chicken gizzards? Is anything saying you must not sell it? Is it not money you are looking for? Then add to it. And when your store is not sufficient, go and buy a whole 3-story building. Make them a store. And let vehicles supply your other stores all over the place. Start thinking. Look at where you are now. Analyze the situation. And have a plan for growth. A plan for increase. You must have good accounting system so that you don't lose money. And let me say something to you. It is never good to leave money in current account. It's never good to leave money in a current account. Do you know why? You know. Current account does not give interest. They don't pay you interest. They charge you COT, what do they call it now? Maintenance, then commission on turnover, COT. They charge commission. They don't do that anymore. They used to charge whatever they charge. Current account, they charge. Savings account, it depends on how many withdrawals you make. They pay you interest. Most savings accounts, if you don't withdraw more than 4 or 5 times in a month, at the end of the month, they pay you interest. Calculating on how much money you have put in that savings account. So, what I do for our cooperative, we have 2 accounts. We have current accounts, which we maintain, where we give loans to members. And that is where members pay their money. They don't know about the savings account. The savings account is backyard. So we open the savings account for the cooperative. When I know how much money, I know how much money we need to live in the current account. The behavior of our cooperative members, I know how they ask for loan. Nobody has ever come to our cooperative asking for loan and we say no. In fact, the goal has always been in the next 5 minutes of your asking, depending on whatever happens. In the next 5 to 10 minutes, you ask for a loan, you are getting it. And the maximum that the cooperative gives to anybody is 2 million. Not too many people have the ability to take 2 million. I know who can ask for 2 million. And they don't often ask. So I don't leave more than 2 to 2.5 million in the current account at any time. Right now, that current account is carrying like 5 million right now, today. Because I've been very busy for this retreat. I've had no time. But it's paining me that I'm leaving that kind of money in current accounts. What I do is immediately transfer excess from the current account into the savings account and leave it there. And so we get interest every month from savings account. In that savings account, we have another account, investment account. So when the savings account has swelled up, I will look at it. I can take several millions and put it in the investment account. That gives a lot more interest. So each time we have our AGM in the cooperative, my members are smiling. They are happy. Right now, there's a member that will take over 1.5 million as dividend. Not his money, his dividend from savings invested. Going to take about 1.5 million in March when we meet for the AGM. And very many like that because we have made a lot of money. You must be good money manager. Let money work for you. Don't leave your money where it will not pay you. Your business, look at it and keep thinking. Whatever your trade, are you a seamstress? That one needs a lot of skill. If you are a cloth maker, garment maker, it needs a lot of skill. And you as a Christian, there is a type of garment you cannot sew for people. Ones that keep people naked. And so I do not know how much you can make as a Christian because the Christian clothes, most of the people of the world would not wear it. And then if you are sewing to them what they want, you are serving Satan. Think about it. You have prayed, and we have prayed. And you are continuing to pray. We will continue to pray. Vision for Souls has a period from January 2 to January 10 for fasting and prayer. We do that every January of every year. This year, 2026, we are starting on the 2nd of January. And would gather together here in this place on the 10th of January. The Delta brethren will gather at Ekpan Church on the 10th of January. You can use most of that period in fasting and prayer to develop your business, to have new ideas, to have open eyes. Things you will do differently to what you are doing now. This retreat, these seminars have really benefited us a lot. We can't say everything because of the shortness of time. We can't say everything. In fact, there are many things in that book that is not on this retreat program. Is it possible that when we come here in the Easter retreat, when we come here, you have reports to give to us what God has done with you? It will be around April. Will you be able to come here and give us results? What has happened between this retreat and that Easter retreat? Are you going to be able to come and Just kick us. Let us be happy to see what God has done with you. To see what changes has happened in your life. You people that sell spare parts, forever. I know those of you that sell spare parts, automobile spare parts, motor spare parts at Ladipo. We have members who do that. Do you ever think you can do assembly of vehicles? That's who has done that? Can you tell me who has done that? Somebody has done it. Post Charis does not assemble, does he? No, he only imports and sells. Nord, they assemble. The one that is in my mind is so popular, Innocent. He used to be he used to be a spare part seller. Aladipo and Onisha. He used to be a spare part seller. Now he's making vehicles, he's manufacturing vehicles. No auto seller. Toyota does not make all the parts that produce their vehicles. Toyota, no motor industry produce all their parts. They have suppliers. They have companies that supply the headlights. They have companies that supply the engine block. They have companies that maybe they have the engine block special to themselves, a factory that would do molding. They have companies that supply the radiator. They have companies that will supply the seats, the batteries. The various parts are done by various companies by their specification. They will just write specification. This is what we want. They will manufacture for them and supply them. As they are assembling in the assembling plant, the parts are coming in. And then they will finish the vehicle. They call it Toyota. They call it Volkswagen. They call it Mercedes. It's their name. It's their vehicle. But they don't manufacture everything. You can start with recognizing vehicles, auto parts makers, and start working on it. If you are not, we've been taught here, fear is a destroyer of destiny. Doubt, negative attitude, pessimism is a destroyer of destiny. And the devil is always there to make you fear. The lion without teeth, boo! You run away. That one is dead. He has destroyed your destiny. But if you can say, I have Jesus and he's bigger than you, Satan, keep quiet. I can do anything through Christ that strengthens me. I can do anything. Move ahead. That does not mean you may not fail sometimes. But you can try it a number of times, and one time you will succeed. Will pay for every failure. And nobody will ever know you ever failed. Nobody will ever know. Oh, how many failures have I experienced in my life? Plenty. Plenty. But then, the successes have eaten them up, cleared them up. What have I not tried? Let me not talk about myself. But you see, poverty must not remain a mission for souls. Well, I don't know you may decide, as we are told in Deuteronomy, I think chapter 15, verse 11. I want you to mark it in your Bible. Mark it in your Bible. And read it from time to time. Deuteronomy, chapter 15. Chapter 15. And that verse 11. Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 11. The first part of it. For the poor shall never cease out of the land. Mark it, that first phrase, not the old verse. Not the old verse, that first phrase. For the poor shall never cease out of the land. But my own conclusion of that verse is, in Jesus' name, I will not be one of them. I determine not to be one of them. So you need to start thinking and planning and praying and planning now. We've learned so much in this retreat. I want to see you come back and tell us good stories. Give us good stories that will make us clap to the glory of God. Come back in April and give us good stories. Where you were December 2025 and where you are now, April or so, 2026. We want to hear your good story. We are waiting to hear your good story. Give us encouragement. Give us encouragement. I want to see how many motor companies in this place we are going to have by April. You may have only 2 vehicles in your company. You may have 3, but from 3 you may begin to grow to 10. You will make mistakes along the way. Things will happen that will be painful to you, but you are learning along the way. The experience of God is good today, and the young shall grow today, and they have paid their due. They are what they are because of learning through what they have been doing. They've seen things, they block it. Just like, let me give a very small example. Some people put on our pumping machine yesterday, pumping water for us. Some people went there, the switch is by the wall, and they just switched it on, and the water was pumping to the tank. And when the tank filled up, they locked the tap. The pump continued pumping, but it's not able to enter the tank because it has been locked. And so the pump was pumping, and now you can know what is happening. Forcing, to the extent that the pump itself began to roll inside the hole, inside the what do you call it now? Not well, we don't use well. Borehole, deep down. Deep down. We have a well there, but we don't use it. Again, we've stopped it. So it's blocked. We've always been using our pump. We have had no problem. But yesterday, we had that problem. And I was panicking because, yes, the tank is full. We are many in the camp. The water will soon finish, and we are not able to pump water to that tank. It will be terrible this morning. You didn't know. It has been so terrible this morning. So I said, why did it happen? That's always the first question. What caused it to happen? Let's make it that it cannot happen again, ever again. This happened. Why did it happen? So don't allow that thing to happen again. Don't allow anybody to be able to reach that switch that we put on the pump. Only the people authorized to be able to reach that switch. So what can we do to the switch? We put it in a box, an iron box, and lock it. So nobody can reach the switch. We have learned that by this experience. So when things happen, you are learning from it and improving from it. And that's why the aeroplane that flies in the sky is what it is today. From many, many accidents, from many, many killings, from many, many dropping from the sky, they have developed the aeroplane over and over and over again. If you look at the wing of an aeroplane, today it has a curve at the tip for aerodynamics. The aeroplane did not start like that. They didn't have that curve. It was accidents and all the turbulence in the sky and all that. They keep thinking and developing and improving. If you enter the aeroplane, the turbulence can kill someone. If the aeroplane drops from the sky, whoo, so they have developed things to prevent that from happening. You improve through experience, through damages, and so on. So problems are good. because we learn and improve through them. And that's what is going to happen through your business. Don't just sit down. Do something. Start something now, all of you. Start something now. Begin something now. Start thinking. Somebody talked to us about budgeting. How much do you need in your family to eat? Don't provide all you need. If you need 3 or 30 or 40,000 or 50,000, I don't know how many in the family you have. Depends on the number of mouths. Make a budget. If it is 100,000 you need in a month, reduce it a little bit, because your appetite will grow and your supply may not be able to meet your demand. Provide that every month. What I'm gunning at, you must have savings. We have been told here, you must have savings. No matter how small your earnings in your business. Every business person must have salary. You are the owner of your business, but you cannot take money from the business. You can only take your salary. All of you that have your own personal business, you are a thief if you are just taking money from that business anyhow. Don't say it is my own. That business is a person by itself. It's a human being by itself. It has a name. You are only a controller of it. Put yourself on salary. And you must not take more than your salary. The only other thing you can take is at the end of the year, you declare dividend. How much profit have we made throughout this year? After paying all the taxes, after paying all the things you need to pay, what is left? You now declare a part of it, not all of that is left. A part of it. Return the remaining back to the business to grow the business. What you have taken, divide it according to the shareholding of the members of the company, people who own the company. Your wife can be a shareholder. You are the majority shareholder as the owner of the company. Your son could be a shareholder. Your brother could be a shareholder. Other friends who have money and buy shares in your company. And they know how many shares they own. And they are able to see the accounting system of the company. They know what profit the company has made. And their dividend is coming to them. Operate that. Cut that. Don't be a petty trader anymore. No. Don't be a petty trader any longer. Go and register a limited liability company. A limited liability company, Innocent and Sons Limited, is different to an association, a business name. Limited liability is stronger. Go and register it. Declare how many shares. I came here to do something else, so I'm already saying something. It's all right. We are always here by the grace of God. We'll continue to do it. But I think it's necessary for me to appraise what I'm appraising now. I think so. So, at this January, get someone who will be able to register your company for you. And then open bank accounts in the name of that company. And trade with that company. And let people pay into that company. And let accounting people help you. You can approach, Ratunde, we have a number of accountants in this ministry. I hope they will be able to help you. He's an accountant, but he won't have time for you. Abi, am I lying? No, he won't have time for you. But we have others who can have time for you. But you need to pay them. This is business. It's not favor. It's not brother. When they work for you, you must pay them. They will charge you. And you pay them. not ministry work. It's business. If they don't do well, look for other people. Or you need accountants. You need accountants. And you'll be able to know how your company is doing through the books the accountants will be keeping. There's a company in K2 one time. What's the name of that motor? It's a motor company. They sell Peugeot. No, not Oluwalogbon. Opposite Oluwalogbon. No longer there. Fasheun, God bless you. Who said that? You know Fasheun? Okay. Oh, that's you should know. You should know. That's what it is. You should know. Fasheun. Fasheun was a dealer with Peugeot automobile. It is early 80s. From late 70s. Fashion have been there from about 72, 70 something. When you are going to K2 from my 12, you are facing K2, you are going from my 12. You see a petrol station on your right after Zenith Bank. That petrol station and Zenith Bank share boundary. Immediately opposite that petrol station, you see that building. That Fashion, that used to be Fashion's building. They wrote it there before. He modified it. Don't think Fashion is alive again. I don't know. But his story teaches me a lesson. Fashion is a shaman. He was a dealer to Peugeot Automobile of Nigeria. And those days, Peugeot was selling like cake. At that time in the 1970s, late 70s and early 80s, Peugeot saloon car 504 GL, or there's GL, there's SR, GR. They were selling for 6,000 naira. My station wagon that I bought 1980, I bought it 1979. I bought it 1979, late 79, my station wagon. I bought it from Rutam in Isolo, where they do Guardian newspaper now. It's owned by, what's their name? Hebrew, thank you. Hebrew. You people, you remember things. Hebrew. I bought my station wagon there, 6,900 naira. On the road was 7,100 naira. Brand new. So, Fashion was selling Peugeot. He will come to the company, the place I just told you about. Hey, secretary, give me 6,000 naira there. Oga, that is the whole money of a car. Give me a minimum lower me. He will take it and go. Money was free to him. He will come again the following day or even that same day. Give me another 3,000 there. I need money. Money that people deposited. There was no vehicle on ground to pay and take. You will pay, you deposit, they will tell you when to come back for your car. It took me about 2 months before I got my car from Ruta. Eventually, I got it. Now, Fashion was spending the money. To the extent that he could not return money to Pan again. He canceled his license. Couldn't sell Peugeot again. Meanwhile, this company opposite, Oluwalogbon, doing very well. Oluwalogbon had that building opposite and has another tall building at Ikeja, at Secretariat. When you are coming from Secretariat, going towards inside Ikeja, Oluwalogbon building is on the right. Self-discipline. So you cannot spend any money from the company Yes, you are the owner of the company, but you cannot take any kobo out of it. That is not properly yours. That is not properly yours. You can only take your salary and your dividend or any other money that is properly assigned to you as whatever you are. And it is recorded and it enters into the accounting book. Auditors must come. Your own auditors. You appointed them. They will come and look through your books and see how healthy your company is and give you a report. And where things are going bad, they will show you very quickly. Think about it. Get out of this petty. Do you understand? Whatever you are doing today, you don't have to go to university to run a very great company. Have you heard of this man? Who is the owner of... Maduka did not go to school. But the person in my mind was the owner of First Bank now. He has a large $10. He is the son of the former governor of Lagos State. For that $10. His father had a very big printing press. And he went through primary school. But $10, what's his first name? Femi. He had no brain for book. I'm not going to school. He dropped out of secondary school. Go and check. Femi $10 dropped out. He told the story by himself this year. He dropped out of secondary school. He said he know they go. But today he's a multi-billionaire. Your education is necessary, is good, but that does not limit you. Shouldn't limit you. Shouldn't say because I didn't go to school, I cannot be big. You can be big. In fact, you will employ graduates. They will work for you. You will employ PhD people. They will work for you. They will deliver, they will come to your house to be telling you this, oh God, this is how it is going. Something you don't understand, you tell them, I don't understand this one. They will explain to you. All your bank accounts is in your control. Nobody can take money from your bank without your knowing about it. Get out of this petty trade. Get out. If you need advice, let's talk about it. Involve computer in your work. Have websites. Interactive website. Where just like all these trader, what is the name of this? Jumia, Temi, or whatever they call them now. Konga, all them. You log on to their site, you order what you need, they will send it to your house. They will bring people to your house. The walkie-talkie that you people are using now, I ordered it from Jumia on Monday the other week. I got it about Thursday last week. They brought it to my house. I don't have to go to the market for it. Anything I need, I order from Jumia. Order from this one. Order from that one. On my computer in my house. The electricity we are using in this place is prepaid meter. They came to tell me yesterday it's almost finished. Okay, now, no problem. It's only remaining about 25 units. And we will finish it. We started on Monday with 500 units. Here, we started on Monday with 500 units. By yesterday, it remained 25. I brought my computer, logged on to Ikeja Electric, pay. And they send the code. And we loaded the code. We have another 2,300 units. Power continues. I didn't have to go to NEPA to pay. It's here I paid on my computer. Life has changed. Grow up out of your limitation. Grow out. Get out of it. Grow up. Learn to use the computer. Very important. Learn to use the computer. Every one of you should have a laptop. It's not impossible. Let someone teach you how to use it. Maybe you use telephone. That's a small computer. You can use a laptop. Not difficult. A small training. You'll be all right. And you need it too. You cannot do very big business without a computer. You should be able to see it and use it. God bless Mission for Souls. I mean, very soon you are talking about thousands and struggling with thousands. You should be talking about billions very soon. I came here to talk about health and to answer questions that may be available. I have been talking for over 1 hour on another thing, which I think is necessary. I want to hear your report. I want to have your report when we come here in April. By the grace of God, God spare our lives, keep us alive. If he comes before then, if the trumpet sounds before then, wonderful. That's okay. We all be able to go with him. But if he does not come, I want to hear your report in April. I want to hear something from you. What change has happened? I'll be glad to hear you. It doesn't have to be very, very big, but let it be something substantial, a good change. And if it's something you are still working at, let's hear you. That's better than where you are now. That will be very helpful. Even if it is tomato you are beginning to sell. You should have customers in Kano, in Sokoto, in Niger, in Minna, in Port Harcourt. You should have people, suppliers, and let them load this thing and bring it to you. You have stores. We want to hear from you. I wanted to talk to you about your health. And I think it is important. The topic is, you are wealthy when you are healthy. You are wealthy. Wealthy. W-E-A-L-T-H-Y. Wealthy. You are wealthy when you are healthy. When you have health, you have riches. Health is important. Life is the most important treasure a person can possess. Life is the most important property, the most important treasure anyone can possess. Life is better than motor car. Life is greater than having a mansion. In fact, you having life is better than having children. Am I wrong? Because if you don't have life, you don't have children. You have left, they are not your children anymore. You have no relationship, you are dead. Life is important. Yourself alive. And health. Let me put it this way, because I want to summarize. I'm not going to go through the whole gamut of what I prepared to talk to you about health. I will need hours. You know it. I always dwell on it. I will need hours to go through it. I won't be able to do this because of that. When you have health, you have wealth. Number one, ill health. When you do not have good health, you will be wasting money. If you have an ailment, you have a sickness, and you go to the hospital, tell me, what is the first thing the doctor will say to you? Go and do tests. If you say you have headache and it's constant and constant, they will say go and do tests. If you say you have something running in your stomach inside here and so on and so forth, they will guess something, but they cannot confirm until you do tests. They're always testing. Those tests, those medical tests, are they cheap? No. The other day, nothing was wrong with my eyes. I just wanted to test, to check my eyes. I went to a place at Oshodi. And they say, what have you come for? Any problem you have come today? I say, I don't have any problem. I'm okay. I'm fine. I just want to check my eyes. I have been using glasses. Well, the first time I used medical glasses was 1968. I started using glasses since 1968. And it was for vision. I couldn't read. I can't read without glasses. The last glass I used, we were going to UK. My wife and I were going to UK. And I lost it inside the aeroplane. I just got out of the aeroplane and I couldn't see my glasses again. So when we got to where we were going, my son took me to the place and they checked it and they gave me another pair of glasses. And I used that glass, those spectacles, since 2017. When it got to this year, one of the hand got off. I don't really need it anyway because my eyes improved. Now, I can read. I thank God for it. Glory be to his name. I can read the Bible without any problem. Very tiny matters I can read. I think you can do something. Don't know if you will be able to do it. Your breakfast should be fruits, smoothie. Bring apple, carrot, cucumber, whatever other kind of ginger. You want to put garlic. Some people don't like garlic. I don't like garlic. I don't like the smell at all. When my wife is using garlic, I run away. I was still complaining to her this morning. She said it is for the choir because of their voice. So all of you started eating garlic. Eating atari, alligator pepper. It's good. It helps your voice. You've been singing very beautifully. I mean, wonderfully. Your presentations have been very, very good. In the morning, if you bring all these together, cucumber, apple, carrots, cabbage, the cabbage these Hausa people sell, it's smelling one kind. Not okay. So I don't use their cabbage anymore. If you can get good cabbage, okay, but I don't use their cabbage. Now, blend them together, blend them into smoothie, and drink it in the morning. That's your breakfast until about 1 o'clock, nothing else. After some time, your eyes will clear up. That's what they give me at home. That's what I take in the morning. I have a special plate for it. They do all the blending, put everything together, put my spoon, enjoy it. I don't eat again until around 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then eat something small. At my age, I don't need a lot of food any longer. And I don't do strenuous work, so I don't need food. I eat small. And then keep doing that. That is the food, that smoothie in the morning is the real food. Is the real food. It will not fill you as bloated and you are feeling that you are eating. But very soon you get used to it. You don't need very heavy food. Unless you are someone like a bricklayer that carry stone, carry block, do work on the up and down, you use a lot of energy, you are going to use more, you are going to need more food than that. You're going to need more food. But somebody like me that works on the desk, I don't do any heavy stuff, that's sufficient for me. And that really improved my sight. You can see me reading here without glasses. I have glasses. The only other thing I needed the glasses for is the sunshade. I have a glass. I have taken another one that when I'm inside the house, it clears up. It's like plain glass. But when I'm in the sun, it becomes sunshade. It just blackens out by itself. Photochromic or something. But I really don't need it. I started using it and it was worsening my eyes. So I put it away. I'm okay with this. I really want that photochromic thing to like a sunshade to prevent radiation, ultraviolet rays and all that. It's the ultraviolet rays that cause cataracts and glaucoma. The ultraviolet rays. It's better you use sunglasses to shade ultraviolet rays away from you. Use sunglasses. But the food you eat is very important for your health. The food you eat, try to limit, if you cannot do away with it, with any white flour product. Any white flour product. Like bread, like puff-puff, like biscuits, like a cake, and all that. Any white flour product, limit it. Don't eat it too, I'm not saying don't eat it at all. When I eat bread, I'm looking for trouble, but I still eat bread. Particularly that Tunde began baking bread. His bread is very enticing. But some of us who cannot discipline ourselves. Anyway, when I eat bread, your nose will be blocked. Your throat will be blocked. See what is happening inside that you may. So eat it, but very sparingly, not as main food all the time. Anybody new? Everybody. And then sugar. I think this is all I will be talking about health this evening. Before I will stop. Can you do away with sugar, pata? If you can, please do. No grain of sugar in your intake. But when you eat bread, you are eating sugar. When you eat biscuits, some sugar. Cake, I beg, don't eat cake again. Bring it. Come. Put it off and bring it. pH, potential of hydrogen. That pH is a measure of acidity, or what is the other one? Alkalinity. Alkalinity. There is a balance between them. If your blood solution, if your fluid solution is alkaline, no sickness can stay. If it is acidic, sickness will enter and remain. Your body will be damaged. And eating sugar makes your body fluid acidic. When you eat sugar, you will have all kinds of diseases. It's a home for growing disease when you eat sugar. You can drink tea without sugar, no milk. You will enjoy it. Your taste bud will amend. And you begin to enjoy tea without sugar. You enjoy your akamu, your pap, without sugar. You will enjoy your gari, to drink your gari without sugar. Cut off sugar from your life. Pata, complete total. No sugar. There is sugar in bread. So if you don't eat it often, you won't eat sugar often. But there are some bread that don't have so much sugar. Some have a lot of sugar. Don't drink Coke, Pepsi, Fanta. They have sugar. You can see we don't sell all those things here, because they are poison. You enjoy it, but it's poison to your body. Coke, Fanta, Pepsi, 7-Up, all those things, all those sodas, they are poison in your system. Stop it. It should be a culture in mission for souls for us to maintain good health. To maintain good health. There are some foods. One thing I want to request of you, all of you in Mission for Souls, I hope you are listening to me. You must know your blood sugar, fasting blood sugar. You must know the extent. Go and find out. Go and check. Fasting blood sugar. That is, you wake up in the morning, you don't eat anything. Before 8 o'clock, they take a sample of your blood from your finger and they put something to read the amount of sugar in your blood. It should be between a range, minimum and maximum. It should not fall below the minimum, otherwise you have low blood sugar, and that one kills very quickly. The lowest should be about 70. The highest will be about 110, thereabout. Sometimes depending on your age. It should remain within that range. But good one will be between 75 and 90. Between 75 and 90. Go and get your blood sugar reading. And then the other thing you should check is your blood pressure. Ifunpa, your blood pressure. You should know it, and you should check it often. I don't know which one of them is bad amongst these two diseases, high blood pressure and sugar. What type 2 diabetes? Diabetes. Which one is bad? Which one is worse? Diabetes. Maybe it's diabetes. Diabetes is a silent killer. You won't know unless you go to check. You won't know. The first thing diabetes will attack is your senses, your neural system, your nerve cells, starting from the leg. Starting from the leg. Here, the one you use in marching ground. You won't just feel anything there again. It will be dead. If you hit it against, you won't even know you hit it. You hit your leg against something. The thing will be dead. It will be giving you a kind of sensation that is no life there. The next thing it will attack is your eye, the retina. You won't be able to see. Then it will attack your kidney, your heart, the heart. You start having palpitation, irregular heartbeat. Diabetes is like a madman in a house, going everywhere and destroying everything. Going everywhere and destroying everything. When you have diabetes, that means sugar level that is 150, 200, some can go to 600, some will go to an amount that they cannot be read anymore. And if it remains constant like that, the first thing is you suddenly see a sore. It will come by itself on your toes. The thing will just come up. It could come on the toes. It will come on the leg. Because those legs have been killed, the senses are gone. There is no nutrient supplied to the cells any longer, so they are dying. The cells of the leg will die, and sore will result, and it will start smelling. There is nothing they will do that will heal it. If you can notice it immediately and get a good medical person, they will do something, cut that area off, and do something so that to restore life to that place. But then your sugar level must drop, drastically drop. There are drugs to use when you discover. There are drugs. The most popular is metformin. The most popular is metformin. There are different brands of it. When you start using it, you start dropping your sugar, but you must stop eating any sugary or anything that will make your body produce sugar. And what are they? Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. There are 3 types of food: carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Carbohydrate is the most that you should check. Any food that is carbohydrate, gari, products of cassava, akpu, gari, whatever is produced from cassava, when you see that you have diabetes, that is, your blood sugar reading is 90 and above. If your blood sugar reading is 90 and above, stop eating eba. Stop eating fufu. Your ogi should be limited. Products from corn should be limited, very small. There is something that is called glycemic load. There is glycemic index, GI. There is glycemic load, GL. Glycemic index makes your body to have sugar, excessive sugar. It depends on the food. When we say glycemic index, this is what it means. When you eat that food, how fast it produces sugar into your bloodstream is the glycemic index we are talking about. How fast sugar is put in your bloodstream. Some do it slowly. Some food do it slowly. Every food you eat has sugar. Every food. But they have more than itself. And we measure it by glycemic index. How much sugar, the rate by which sugar is released into your bloodstream. When you eat any food, you take it through the mouth, you start digestion from the mouth. Digestion actually starts from the mouth. There is a chemical in your tongue, the fluid of your tongue, that is called taurine. And when you chew food and mix it with your saliva, taurine mixes with it, and then you swallow it through your esophagus to your stomach. It stays in your stomach for a while. Digestion continues from there. Then it goes to your large intestine. Digestion continues in the large intestine. Then it goes into the small intestine. By the time it gets to the small intestine, it is completely digested. And carbohydrate is turned to glucose, sugar. The kind of glucose we buy, glucose D and all that. When you put glucose D in your mouth, it melts away. That's the glucose we're talking about. It now goes into your bloodstream. It depends on the kind of food you have eaten. How much sugar now enters into your bloodstream. But let me stop those details to save time. When the sugar is too much in your bloodstream, your cells, your body cells cannot utilize them. So your body cells begin to resist insulin. This is the detail I said I will not go into. But I wanted to say something that will require me to say that. When you have insulin resistance, that is, your body cells are not accepting glucose from your bloodstream. Insulin says, I am ready with glucose, with sugar, for you to perform. And you have enough. I don't need any more. The cell will say so. Insulin, carry your sugar away. Insulin will return sugar into the body stream and begin to roam around to see which body cell will take it. When every body cell is satisfied, they don't need glucose, it remains in your bloodstream and continues roaming around. And then we begin to damage things like I explained before. So to reduce the amount of sugar in your body, you take less of those materials that give you sugar. Particularly the ones that give you too much sugar, that has high glycemic index. Like eba, like fufu, stop eating them. Particularly if you have diabetes. Not everybody should stop eating eba. There are some people that have no problem with high blood sugar. Their problem is low blood sugar. And that one is worse. If you have the problem of low blood sugar, you can die quickly. But within 5 minutes, you are gone. Because low blood sugar means there is no food in your bloodstream. The cells are not getting anything. The cells are not performing. The heart is not performing. The brain is not performing. Everything is just shutting down. Everything will shut down. Death is the next thing. First and foremost is collapse. You collapse. You have coma. You go into coma. Many may come out from the coma, but the brain is already damaged. When the brain has no food for like 3-5 minutes, gone. Low blood sugar is very dangerous. So don't allow it to happen. When you have high blood sugar, I've explained what happens to it. Damages the body and so on, and it can be reversed over time. So high blood sugar is safer than low blood sugar. But high blood sugar is terrible. When you start developing sore on the leg, life is going. I am very afraid. I'm very, very afraid. When I saw our brother in my 12 develop that sore on his thumb, I panicked because I know what's going to go through. He did not mind it. He didn't take it seriously. Then I was shouting. Then I was saying, go to this place, go to that place, go to this place. Finally agreed with me to go. And then he said, unless Pastor Boat follows him, he will not go. Pastor Boat said, okay, I will follow you. Followed him, but the thing was already getting worse. The thing was already getting worse. Anyway, it got worse and worse and worse. I wished it had gotten to a point where they will cut the leg, give him some more life. But it didn't get to the point where they will cut the leg. The sore developed and festered and increased. The sore began smelling. And then he died in August. But when did he die so? He died in August. He was the head of ushers here. Abi? He was the head of ushers. And not that we have not been talking about health here. This is how we talk and talk and talk. You do not listen. You think we are talking theory. Don't eat this, don't eat that. I mean, it got to a point people were labeling me. And he will be telling us, what then will we eat? Don't eat this one. Don't eat that one. Don't eat this one. Don't eat that one. What are we going to eat, Pastor, now? What are we eating? Okay, now. When you begin to have, not everybody has problem of diabetes. Not everybody. But when you find out that you have problem with diabetes, you have something to do. Something must be done. And before you can know, because you won't feel anything when you have diabetes, when it is starting. We call it pre-diabetes. Pre-diabetes. When it is beginning, it won't start when you are young. It doesn't matter when you are young. Even though younger people are beginning to have diabetes now. But when you are much younger, like 12 years, like 14 years, 15 years, oh, you're okay. Jump. You can eat anything. You can drink anything. Jump around, run around, and so on. But by the time you are getting to the age of 18, 19, start checking. I was in Ekpa some time ago, and I did blood sugar test. I was surprised to see an 18-year-old girl. It's already pre-diabetes. Her blood sugar reading was reading 90 deciliter per milligram. And milligram per deciliter, something like that. Weight is measured. I shouted, told her what to go and do. Start checking it. So when you do your blood sugar reading, please go and do it. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it on Monday, or don't delay. If you have never done it, go and do it. Go to chemist, go to a hospital or wherever they have the machine. Let them, not that painful. They will pinch you in your hand. They will draw some blood. They will check what your blood sugar reading is. Please go and do it. Have you done it? Go and do it. And your BP. Go and do it. But have you? Most of you here have not done it. You won't know until you check. You won't know until you check. It won't tell you it's there. You won't feel anything. You won't feel anything. You feel normal. All right, you feel okay. Nothing is wrong with you. You won't feel anything different at any time. But diabetes is growing. And the day it will show face like this, it's too late. The day it will now say, I am here. Oh. It's been hiding. You didn't know it's there. But the day it will now say, hello, I have been with you. It's too late already. It's too late already. You are now panicking. So don't wait. Please go and check. It doesn't cost much. When I discovered I had it, I had to go and buy the machine to test every day. or twice every week and so on, and what I needed to do to keep it in check. Thank God I have conquered diabetes. I took care by not eating eba. I can't remember when last I ate eba. How many years? 13 years, 14 years now. I've not eaten eba. And rice is worse than eba. Rice is worse than eba. For people that have diabetes, rice is a killer. You can eat one small portion, not too big, like in 1 month. You like to eat it, just eat small. And in another 2 weeks, don't touch it again. Some people can eat rice every day. If you don't have diabetes, eat rice. But if you discover you have diabetes, you must know you have diabetes. Once your blood sugar reading is more than 90 milligram per deciliter, there are various ways they read it, but I am used to that one. Once you discover that it is like that, please help yourself. Cut off some of these things. You will help yourself to live longer. After some time, it will be controlled, like mine has been. I'll tell you some of other things too. Once you discover you have diabetes, once your sugar reading is 90 and above, please don't let it get to 300. I beg, don't allow it. Once you get to 300, 400, you are struggling with life now. It's tough. I don't know. It may win, you may win. Usually it wins. I don't want to begin to mention names. Our brethren in Mission for Souls. Our brethren in Mission for Souls. Once our sister there in the other church, it got to 600. She started struggling with it. There was a time I brought my glucometer to the church, to her. We sat in my car, I measured it, I shouted. I wasn't happy again until she died. I wasn't happy again until she died. I know now, is this a losing battle? Once I saw it, oh God, this is a losing battle. You still come to church, we still see, but just a matter of time. Diabetes is a very terrible disease. Please take care of it. Go and check. Once it is around 80-something, 90-something, that's pre-diabetes. Then begin to watch the food you are eating. First and foremost, top rice is the highest glycemic index food. Fufu, yam, all those foods that produce sugar, stop them. You can take them once a while. Not that you must stop completely, totally, but while the sugar is being forced to come down, stop it as at that time. Until it comes below 90, going around 80, and then you can eat those foods once a while. And then your glycemic load is important too, your glycemic load. What do we mean by load? The quantity you eat. Reduce the quantity of food you eat. Don't eat big. Don't eat it big any longer. And don't eat after 6 p.m. Don't eat after 6 in the evening. If you can finish your last meal between 5 and 5:30 until tomorrow morning, at the beginning, you will not be okay. You will feel hungry in the night, but don't yield to it. Don't take anything. You can drink water, but don't take anything until tomorrow morning. Particularly when you find your sugar level is high and you are trying to bring it down. And going forward, let your glycemic load be very, very small. Don't eat big any longer, and don't eat late again. Don't eat big, don't eat late again. Most of your food will be vegetable. And you can enjoy your ugu, you can enjoy your bitter leaf soup, your ugu. But what they mix with the bitter leaf soup, I think is cocoyam to thicken it. That one has a lot of glycemic index. Even though it is bitter leaf, but the cocoyam in it is a problem. And enjoy it, or you have a problem there, the cocoyam, inside the bitter leaf soup or her soup. So your glycemic load is important. Limit it. Think it small. Your body system will soon get used to it. And it's a great thing to maintain a slender body. A trim, slender body. That's another thing we need to look at. Your body mass index, BMI. It is not good to be fat. It is deadly to be fat. It is not good to be fat. Can I sing it again? It is not good to be fat. You are giving too much work to your heart. When you are fat, the heart must pump blood through all those cells, through all those regions. And you can find out you'll be heaving. It is not good to be fat. When the fatness begins, arrest it. You will soon have hypertension, high blood pressure. Your heart will be overloading. Your heart will be working too much. It will not be one day you will die. It takes a period of time. But then, when your heart begins to overload, overwork, the next thing is stroke. The heart will give up. The next thing will be stroke. Whatever you can do to reduce your weight, don't let it increase at all. When I see fat brethren, when I see fat people, I'm not happy. And fatness can come from overeating, what you eat, how you eat it, when you eat it. When you eat around 9 p.m., 10 p.m., and you go to sleep, the body is not consuming it. It will be stored. The first place of storage is the arms and the buttocks, then the thighs, then the stomach will be pushing. I'm not joking. And I need to tell you the truth. Fasting helps. Fasting. It helps in reducing weight. It helps in reducing blood sugar. I love fasting. I love fasting. It helps my blood sugar. To the extent that I don't need medicine anymore. I rarely use blood sugar medicine, but for me, I rarely use it now because I often fast. Fasting is good. It helps you to reduce your body weight. It helps you to control, to remove insulin resistance. Because when you are fasting, the body cells need food. They are asking for food. They are asking for sugar. They are not getting it. And so the small they get, when insulin brings it, welcome. You won't see any high blood sugar in your blood. You won't see it. In fact, the thing you should begin to be afraid of is low blood sugar. I fasted sote one time like that. I fasted sote. My blood sugar was reading 50 something. My daughter saw it and said, Daddy, this is terrible. But I thought it was good for me, but I must be very careful because it's very dangerous. But then, I love fasting. That's one benefit I derive from fasting, to control my insulin resistance, to help my blood sugar to come down. Gives me more life. Fasting is a good thing to do. I have it here, but I don't have time now. It's one of the things I have. So many benefits to fasting. So many benefits. The spiritual benefit, the physical benefit, there are many. It helps you to be alert in your brain. You are agility. You feel light. You feel okay. You feel your sleep will improve when you fast. I recommend fasting for you when you are fat. Do some fasting for some time. Not daily fast. Not you don't eat in the morning, you don't eat in the afternoon, you then eat in the night. Don't eat in the morning, don't eat in the afternoon, don't eat in the night. But in the night, you can take the smoothie. The smoothie you did not take in the morning, you can take it in the night. And that's all. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Bring cucumber, carrot, apple, mix it together, blend it together, drink it in the night. No other food, nothing else. Drink water if you want to drink water. You can do that for like 3-4 days. It's a kind of long fast, but your body will thank you for it. Your body will really thank you for it. And when you are fasting, you feel like drinking water to prevent dehydration and nausea. You can drink some water. It helps you spiritually, helps you physically, helps you all around. Your health is robust when you fast. Fasting is very good. Take care of your health. The kind of food you eat, take care of it. Particularly the carbohydrates and the fats, the fatty food you eat. Food that contain fat, don't take them too much. They block your arteries, your blood vessels, and it can increase propensity for high blood pressure and then stroke. Reduce your fatty things. Meat, any of those things that have fat. Meat that don't have fat. There are certain parts of the beef that do not have fat. They call it lean meat. You can take that one, but the ones that have fat, you know what they are? The parts of the cow that have fat. Okoto, the leg, the cow leg, the cow tail. Some areas in the internal parts, shaki. Some other areas in the internal parts, they have fat. Avoid them. They will cause you health issues. Avoid fatty foods. Even though we still need some fat in our system. They produce cholesterol. There are two types of cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, the good cholesterol. The bad cholesterol is what you should avoid. And if you avoid cholesterol altogether, the body will produce its own cholesterol. It's needed to oil the body. It will produce its own cholesterol. But there are some kinds of food that produce the bad cholesterol, HDL, LDL. Those are the two types of cholesterol, HDL and LDL. The bad one, I think, LDL. The other one, that's one of them that is bad. One of them is necessary, and the body can produce it. I think that's what I will be able to tell you this evening. Unless we have questions. The foods, I was talking about the foods you should avoid. Let me read them here as I wrote them. I think I've mentioned almost every one. But let me read them as I've written them here. Excessive salt intake. Salt. Reduce your salt intake. Don't let to be too much salt in your food. Reduce the salt to the extent that you are not even tasting so much salt, or your tongue will soon get used to it. Reduce salt. Then I've told you about sugar. Completely eliminate sugar in your food. And I talk about fatty foods and oils. The red oil, dangerous. And there's some vegetable oils, we call them vegetable oils. They have excessive cholesterol. When you take oil, don't take it too heavily. More oil. Don't let it be flowing in your soup. Don't let oil be excessive in your food because of the fatty acids, the unfriendly fat that is there with them. The best oils that they said is good, and I try to take that, is olive oil, but it's very expensive. Olive oil. If you can afford it, you can take olive oil only in your food. Then I've talked about carbohydrates. I've talked about flour products. Bread like cake. Cake particularly is terrible because it has so much things that are very terrible for health. And then margarine. Agege bread. I used to see them, they will bring the knife, they will slice agege bread. What do they take and then they begin to potty? It's not butter, that's margarine. Butter is different to margarine. It's not butter. Margarine is different to butter. What? Bama. Which one is Bama? See, margarine is not butter. Margarine is hydrogenated oil. They fry oil to very high temperature and put hydrogen inside and cool it. It comes to margarine. It's not good for health at all. Butter is milk from the cow. They churn it until it brings out all the fat on its own and congeals. And that's butter. Both of them are not really healthy for the body. Either margarine or butter. Margarine, I will say, cut it off completely. Don't eat margarine. Butter, you may eat once a while, but it's very expensive. Butter is not common. Butter is not common. You may go to the big supermarkets and ask for butter. You have it. In our sun, if you put butter in our environment like this now, it will melt. It just melts. If you bring butter here now, put it on this table, within 5 minutes or 10, melted. It cannot withstand heat. Margarine will remain. In fact, there are some margarine they do now. You put it in boiling water, it will not melt. I don't know how they're getting it done, but they still call it margarine. Most of those agege bread margarine will be like that. Can you please avoid it? Don't eat it again at all. Margarine, Blue Band margarine, whatever margarine they call it, please avoid it. I hope you are hearing me. Well, sometimes people hear you, they just do their own. All right. About yam. Yam. Okay. Is it, wait. Is it J-A-M? J-A-M. Jam is sugar. Jam is sugar. Avoid it. Jam is sugar. Avoid it. If it is yam, Y-A-M, the tuber we bring from the ground, it is carbohydrate. It has high cholesterol. If you have diabetes, avoid eating yam in quantity. You may eat little. Potato has low glycemic index. It has sugar too, but not as yam. But the thing that surprises me is that when you now fry potato, the glycemic index is very high. If you boil potato, it's not that high. So there's a difference between boiled potato and fried potato. If you eat fried potato, the sugar is high. Plantain, if it is black plantain or ripe plantain, the sugar is not much. But when the plantain ripens, when it is ripe, it becomes dodo. Very high glycemic index. So please watch what you eat. We won't be able to say everything one day, but I pray that God will teach. What we eat is important for life. It's important for life. Some of the food we eat, they damage our internal parts. They destroy our health. So please try. Vegetables are very good. All kinds of vegetables. Ewedu is very good. All those ugu, very good. Vegetables are very good. In fact, we are created to eat vegetables. We are vegetarians by creation. But eating all these other things that are manufactured, we should try to avoid them. Be very helpful if you can eat to live, not live to eat. There's a difference between eating to live and living to eat. When you eat to live, you are careful what you eat. You choose what you eat. But when you live to eat, the small life you have, you eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and it damages you. Okay? Irish potato has high glycemic index. Irish potato has high glycemic index, not like sweet potato. Sweet potato does not have high glycemic index like Irish potato. And when you boil sweet potato, the glycemic index multiplies a lot. Beans also have some glycemic index. People say beans is good for diabetic people. It doesn't have so much high glycemic index, but when you eat it too much, when you eat it very heavy, it's also a problem. So you watch your glycemic load, how much quantity you eat. Amala also has glycemic index. So all these foods that we eat is the load, is the quantity you eat that's also important. Don't eat it too much. Don't eat it too much. And Snacking. That is ipekere, granite, all those chin-chin, plantain chips, all those snacks, they add to your glycemic index. They are sugar intake too. Like chin-chin also, they put sugar in it, and it's white flour, and it's fried. What kind of oil is used? They put butter or margarine, not butter, it's margarine they put. Margarine that you should avoid. So, chin-chin, all those snacks, plantain chips, banana has some chemicals that are necessary for the body. But for diabetic people, you cannot eat banana so much because of the high glycemic index. Because it has high glycemic index, banana. So if you are diabetic, eat 1 or 2 fingers, no more. Stop glycemic load. Don't eat it too much. Eggs. Depends. Egg has no problem as such. But you see, in everything we have to have moderation. We have to have moderation. I will say to you, let your body talk to you. When you eat something and you feel that it troubles you, or particularly for those of you that have diabetes, you should have the machine, the glucometer at home, and learn how to use it. It's safe when you have glucometer and learn how to use it. When you eat any food, particularly in the night, check your blood sugar in the morning. What happens? If your sugar rises, that food is not good for you. If it does not rise, try it again and check it again. So be your own doctor. Check. Have your glucometer, and you should be able to use it for yourself. Can prick this finger, the little finger, one next to it, and then one next to it. Don't know how easy for you to do one. Thumb. But you can do any of this one. You can use a tip for blood. Things that are not terrible. You won't even know there are some lancet. We call it lancet. Lancet is the pin. You put it in the plunger. When you put the lancet in the plunger and you press it against your finger, you press it, pinch your finger. You may not even feel anything that has done it. Just give it a little squeeze. A little quantity of blood will come out. Put your strip, the glucose strip. Put it will read, your machine will read. And you'll be able to. You can keep history of your readings. Write it down and see how it's going. And then when you look at your reading, compare how you lived yesterday. What kind of food did you eat yesterday? When did you eat them? What is the quantity you ate? Look at it yourself. Looking at what you are now reading, you will see that how you have lived yesterday, how you consumed food yesterday, has affected this reading today. It's immediate. Sometimes you'll eat, there's a name they call this one, I cannot remember. After 2 hours of eating that food, check your blood sugar. There's a range it must read. You can go and line it up. There's a range it must read. After 2 hours of eating, it must fall into the same range. And try and let your lifestyle make your blood sugar fall in the whatever range you are. the fasting sugar reading to fall within the range of 70 and 110. Here about 70, 110. Fasting blood sugar. That is, when you wake up in the morning before taking any food, you take your blood sugar. Don't let it be longer, don't let it be later than 8 a.m. Because when it is longer than 8 a.m., the body will start producing its own sugar. And so it becomes, there's a name they will give to it also. When you have been eating and you are testing your blood sugar, that's the name given to it, I can't remember now. So, are you trying to remind me? So don't let it be longer than 8 o'clock in the morning. Since you have your own blood sugar house, do it as early as possible. At least just make sure that the last time you ate was 8 hours ago. If you ate and then after 8 hours, check it. When it is much longer than 8 hours, the reading cannot be, okay, I remember the name now. We call it random sugar. Random. That is, after you have eaten, you are now checking your blood sugar reading, random reading. The other one is fasting blood sugar reading. When you are fasting, the last 8 hours, you did not eat anything, then you can check. That's fasting blood sugar reading. That is more meaningful to me than random. So I will check it, and I will now look at what did I eat yesterday. If I check my blood sugar and it's over 100, going to 110, I don't like it. So I will start asking, what did I eat? When did I eat it? How much did I eat of it? I will always find this. I will also always find the reason why the thing is high like that. So today, I will take care. I won't eat like I ate yesterday. I'll be careful. Or I may decide I'm going to fast. When I have checked, it's 100. I've checked again, around 100. I've checked again, it's around 100. Okay, this is now time to fast. I do away with food for some few days. Just take smoothie. Do away with food for some days. My people get used to me with doing that. And then I'll bring the thing back to control. Dying is not the problem, but the suffer you will suffer before you die. That is the one I don't want. You'll be smelling to everybody. You never die. They can't bury you, but you are rusting. You are rottening. You are rottening already. Everywhere is smelling. What kind of life is that? Diabetes is not good, though. I think that is where, unless you have any other question. Maggie? But you know Maggie is not good. Yes? Right here. About? Yes? Cassava is still there. Carbohydrate. Only one can fermented. That is still, that's the problem. I don't let. I say what? Okay. Yes? Okay. Talking normal, living normal. When the thing happens, when you feel low blood sugar, rush sugar, coke or whatever, that we are looking one that has diabetes problem. The high blood sugar is not the problem, but the low blood sugar. So carry sugar around with you. If you get to my house, there's a bottle of Coke in the fridge. We came to walk to clear ground here in this camp. I started feeling low blood sugar. Once in a while, we call it hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia. Once in a while, I feel it. The first time I felt it, I went to visit auditor in the hospital. It was my first time of hypoglycemia. It was in hospital. I went to visit it. I was sitting by his bedside. I was fasting in the last 1 week I've been fasting. I think it's a fasting that combines all of Mission for Souls. We were fasting, and I was fasting. I have been fasting for like a week. That day that I went to visit him, I took sugar medicine. It was not, but for me I took. It was another thing that I took, one tablet, and I continued fasting. One calling for death. When I got to his hospital, that would be around 12 in the afternoon. Sweat covered me. Sweat. When hypoglycemia is starting, you won't see. You won't be able to see anything. Your eye will blow up. You can't see. And then you lose sense. You are fainting. And then if you don't eat sugar in the next 3-5 minutes, you will go into coma. You may not come out until death. So I asked them to go and buy Coke. That is the closest to sugar I can get. They didn't get Coke, they got Fanta. It still worked. As soon as I drank the Fanta, everything normalized. I've had situation about 3-4 times. So now, the one that happened here, I just went to rest. I stopped working, went to rest. Everything returned. But I asked them to go and buy Coke. That will be around August here. That Coke is still in my fridge now. I left. There's a drawer beside of my bed. You see granulated sugar. Been there for like a year. It's been there. The granulated sugar. If I feel anything in the night, I know where the sugar is. Take it. Or I've not needed. I have glucose in my car. Glucose. It's been there for like 3 years. It's bad now. I'll throw it away. Replace it. So take charge. Be careful. Don't let it happen. I will come to you.
Like a bricklayer.
Yes.
Carpenter.
If you are doing hard work, you consume a lot of sugar. You can eat a bar. You can eat all those things. But check your blood sugar. Still check your blood sugar. When you are doing such artwork, you are consuming a lot of sugar. The body cell will demand it. And you will eat up the sugar you are eating. It's not like somebody sitting on a desk and not doing any hard work. You are not sweating. You are not burning it. If you are doing the farm something, you need a lot of sugar. So, but still check your blood sugar to make sure that it remains within normal. My sister.
Ọyìn pé kàtẹ́ni ká má jẹ. Èèyàn àbí ká má jẹ. So mo fẹ́ béèrè pé wheat wọn tí èrò ṣe èèyàn lè. Èrò white.
Wheat ní gluten. Wheat wọ́n ti máa ń recommend wheat fáwọn tó bá tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. But wheat has gluten, which is damaging to the health.
I think the confusion is coming from what do I eat? So the answer is know yourself and always check. You know, if you have done blood sugar test consistently and you are between 70 to 80, you might not have anything to worry about in what you are eating now, except you change. But if you know that, for some people, they don't bother to check. How many of you have done medicine in the last 1 year? In the last 1 year, you have gone, you just go to hospital to do medical check. Nobody say you sick.
So what he's saying to you is that just know yourself. Check. Go and check your blood sugar. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo ohun tó ń jẹ nísìn, you can check your blood sugar. Check your blood sugar.
So what we are saying is this: just go to a chemist or a pharmaceutical shop, not chemist, pharmaceutical shop in the morning. Tell them that you want to check your BP, you want to check your sugar level. BP, I think, is 500 naira. Sugar is 1,000 naira. It's free. They say it's free. Hold on. Hello, take it easy. BP is free. Pharmaceutical shop. In pharmaceutical shop, BP is free. But let's say it is even 500. It's not too much. So go and do that of sugar, 1,000 naira. 600 in general hospital, you will kill too long. So that's it.
Whatever you can do to keep your health in check, to make sure that you do not run into trouble, try and do it. Whatever you spend to check your blood sugar is nothing compared to when you are now fighting diabetes. You will spend millions when you are fighting diabetes. But try and prevent it. Check once in a while. You don't have to check every day. It depends on the level you find it. You can check once in a month, or once in 2 months, or once in 3 months. Just walk in there, whatever they charge you, it depends on where you go. Let them check and tell you, so you can have rest of mind. Check again another 3 months or so. Not everything, it's not every day you. I hope you are aware now. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, sir. Very important topic that we have just concluded. It is only the living that can make money. So if you are sick, that you will even think about money. And that's why you must be healthy, so that you can become a billionaire. And if you want to be healthy, you are a product of what you eat. Something that Baba did not say, I will now add, is that let us eat balanced diet. Don't eat eba in the morning, eba in the afternoon, eba in the night. Kinunkun. You know what they call kinunkun? Just let my stomach be full. You know, I had problem with my bread in my community. They will say, yes, the bread is nourishing. But the one that we are looking for is that thick one that when we eat our bellies full, I said we don't have. Do you understand what I'm saying? So therefore, don't do kinukun. Just let my stomach be full. Do balanced diet. Eat a lot of vegetables, it's not costly. Eat fruits, not costly. God bless you in Jesus' name. We'll go for break now.